Okay, welcome back to GreenLantern2023, and now we are going to start our LA Noir on this profile. But first we got to finish our, what do you call it? So we are going to be there for a little bit. We're just going to be on the main menu for a little bit until I finish my lunch, and then we will be able to play.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You're Ezekiel Berg's son? The one who vanished?
What do you mean, vanished? Surely I've been in the cryo chamber for but a moment.
Yeah, you've been in there for 200 years.
What?
Also, we need to talk about all the technology in here. Where did you get all this stuff?
I'm sorry, but I haven't had a meal in, well, apparently 200 years. Can we talk over a nice supper? Perhaps a hearty bowl of pottage?
Yes.
Tremendous. What is this divine cuisine and exotic beverage?
That's a Togo. And I believe that's just water?
Clean water? This is unreal. Ezekiel Berg Jr. is sitting right in front of me. As a time travel hound, it's always been a dream of mine to be a real clock jumper. So, how'd you do it? Space-time dilation? Tippler's infinity cylinder? Zoos through a wormhole into the future?
Old Zeke here throws himself in this weird box.
Zeke, still counts. Throwing clock jumper, baby.
Speaking of which, what was that thing?
I suppose it all began when I first met Todd. It was near sundown on my nightly pheasant hunt. When, boom, I heard a loud crash shelter in the clearing. When I arrived at the crash site, my eyes gazed upon something uncanny. Although we were from different planets, Tali and I formed a secret friendship. We built a room underneath my cone and spent the summer trying to fix his spacecraft. We also built other fancy alien gadgets. Tali was quite good. What are you doing, woman? What is that magical black box? You captured my likeness with.
Oh, this? It's a phone. Look, it's not too often I meet another person who knows about aliens, so I thought I'd capture the moment, okay?
Wait. You also know of star pilgrims?
Yeah, but we're the only ones, so keep your voice down.
Oh, Gabriella. From one secret know of star pilgrim to another. Just capture one.
Okay, we'll be back in a little bit to start our game. All right, we are back. And now we can play our start our LA.
No pictures.
Hold on.
David's spirit was in the clutches of an awful plague, which meant that mother had to serve as candy hot college to burn the plague out of her. I'm an impatient lad, especially when it comes to my cottage. So, I entirely fetched a high-tech cooling tank to accelerate the mother's cooling process. I must have hit a rock button. Locked myself in there indefinitely. Wait, so all this happened because you didn't want to wait for your soup to cool down? It was very hot.
Poor Charlie. If I went missing, the alien kids I babysitted wouldn't know what to do.
All right.
We gotta figure out a way to get you back to him.
But how?
So,
No clue. But I think I know someone who might.
there you go.
As the resident time travel expert, I'm honored to figure this one out. Step one, we're gonna need a lot of cuckoo clocks.
I was thinking of someone a little more alien.
Okay. Social club.
Come on, Durant.
Make sure we got this signed in. Signed into social club. All right. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. Now we can start our LA Noir.
Whoa. What's this all about? It's for charity. Charity. Yeah. It's a charity I'm starting called Trash for Tots. We collect trash for toddlers so they can recycle it and make money. Trash for
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car, a symbol of freedom and vitality.
I can use my segment on the news to help promote it. I think it sounds great. But we're probably
Where every man can own his own home,
tell you what,
and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunities. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers.
Wait a sec.
My mother stitched them by hand. Gallons out, mister.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye.
This is still a really good game. To this day, I mean, it's just a shame they never made a new game.
Already on it. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this.
It's just a shame that they never made a new game out of this.
But you deal with
I mean,
you know what you're fighting.
I don't know, because they killed Phelps at the end, so I don't know.
Corruption is like
But yet you never know, because if they find a body, you know,
whether
that's
the
the
guy you're
thing.
talking to is on the path, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even
They could have
watching
washed
you.
up somewhere, you know. So
Who do you trust?
making a part 2 would have probably been pretty good to do.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
If we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
out of
places
here.
to be.
Yeah,
Happy
dude.
hunting.
It's pretty lit, right? And I actually had a good time learning about all the crazy history our town has. I never
This is
thought
a
I'd
fist
say
hump.
this, but maybe history
Just going through the
is
motions.
kinda cool.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall.
Oh, B-Roll, I forgot that this having it on this side is no good. Because the answers are on that side, so yeah.
And we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than one.
Which makes this the best day of my life.
So he jumps in the swirly green thing, and our problems are solved? Pretty much, yeah.
Look at this jump.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, you know, I've had such a wonderful time with you here. I was thinking I could possibly stay.
Not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Whoa.
Stay here. In the future with you.
But what about Charlie?
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phil.
I can't keep this portal open forever. Okay, don't let you make your way earlier. Get into your head. You need to go back to 1821. Like, now. I don't want to.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Why don't you go there yourself?
Oh, shit!
Oh, come on! Calling all, I'm calling all the monsters. Look, just tell me where Ezekiel Bird's estate is.
So that you might rob him, no doubt. Well, look at you.
On the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
It's like a candy corn sugar stick. Try some.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired. Instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
It was an accident.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave.
You go there yourself. I thought it sounded dramatic. I was all agog with future delights. I'm not going back to 1821. I want to stay here. Home of the cheesy cha-cha chalupa.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
To bother you, Mr. Man, but I found a living in quite the state today. After a brief yet a very trash-filled intervention, Jeremy...
Are you sure of this. It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
I'm sorry you felt so overwhelmed, and I never want you to feel like you can't come to me with these things. Why don't you think about what you want to get back on, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Gun store.
Thanks, Mom. Honey, don't take this the wrong way, but you smell like wet garbage.
You can drive.
Need to cool down my punch.
Hey! See? Stop right there!
Who are you? What are you doing in my secret room?
My name is Gabby Duran. I'm from Havensburg 200 years from now. We've just spent a day together. I know you and Charlie built this freezer to cool down your suit because your mom had to burn the plague out of it, which is just crazy to me. But you can't get inside because you'll freeze yourself and end up in the future.
Wait. You're telling me that in the future there's plagueless soup?
Most of the time, yes. What are you doing?
I hate it here. I want to go to the future with plagueless soup. Stay back, or I'll blast you both.
You are just the worst. I had a very similar fight with you, like 200 years from now.
Oh. My soul! You captured my soul!
Yeah, I did. That's because I'm a freaky future witch, and this is a soul capturing device.
No. I'll do anything to keep my soul safe from dark magic. Spare me, oh powerful future witch.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino.
You can have the free.
These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Hope this works.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
That was close.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
That's what I do.
So I spent the last day doing a deep dive into...
You're behind the wheel.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Also, their soup had plenty.
C-minus.
I'll take it. Yes.
Oh, I'll keep trying, Charlie. I must get my soul back from a future witch known as Gabby Duran.
Schroeder, Apartment 2.
I want Gabby Duran and cigarettes.
Pure, take Friday night plans very seriously.
Everyone's but me.
You'll be babysitting them.
I'm gonna suggest Bill's smart house. I'm babysitting a house. I invited them over. Let the Friday night.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn. Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with...
Gorgeous.
He's not here! Andy left his phone. It looks like the last thing he did was watch a chat snap video, but it's already deleted itself.
Well, who sent it? Oh.
What? I was just feeling bad about Alice. It was kind of nice having Alice around, you know? Nah, fuck that kid.
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight.
Murdered with your gun.
With your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works
for me.
I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
You motherfucking bitch.
You ready?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Another 3 bodies were found by the Hackensack Mall last night. That brings the total body count to 11. Police are still searching for
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, that's 1247.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the 3 fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quick. All 3 of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
What's up, detectives? It's me, Kevin Evans. Here at Hackensack, the mayor likes to say the saints are always watching over us, guiding our destinies, keeping us from harm. Well, I call bullshit. He wants us to think.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Make it quick, you guys. A copter here. We gotta move it. Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. I'm getting hammered here, Phelps.
LAPD, put down your weapons.
Weapons.
The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
Copper. Closer. We'll cut you in half.
Stay down. Stay in cover.
Come on, fucking shoot him.
Really hurts.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Still think you're spending too much time on it.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
You know it's almost impossible to make a living as an artist. And certainly didn't pay the bills. I did.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
me see, do I want to go for the, what do you call it this time?
Cole Phelps, Jack Kelso.
Or do I want to go for her shooting, or do I want to go for the gun? Nah, I'll go for the girl.
For some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you... He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
You're there!
Stop now or I will shoot.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Wendell!
Stay the hell away from
Hell away
me.
from me! God! I'm not getting pushed down.
Which reminds me, you're gonna need another extracurricular.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Want to bet on that?
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
It's true. So what does that mean exactly? He was like, would you like sell the most cookies?
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
I organized a whole book fight.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Really? None.
So, Jay, how is the sculpture?
Give it up, Wendell!
For centuries, we gave out.
How you doing, Wendell?
Wendell.
Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Excuse me. Lucas, where's your power?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD,
D.
stand clear of the body,
For
please.
the body, please.
Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
She's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Central.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
No more dogs, Jake. Ever.
Shell casings. These look like 32s. FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. All right. Yes, he's a dead person. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement. Don't you?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her. Don't you people have anything better to do?
All right, here we go.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
Hold on a second, people. We'll be right back.
Clovis.
Hey.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
Yeah.
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front.
Nah, believe it.
I heard shots.
I do that sometimes too, and then I realized that I turned it down at a certain point. Man, that's what I normally do if I'm Yeah, yeah. I've had my LA. Where the hell have you been? You forgot I played on my other profile before I left it?
You're lying, Miss Coletta.
No, I didn't get rid of it. I got it back a while ago because I was playing on my other. I was going to play on my other. I was about to play my other save date on my other profile, but then I didn't stay on it. Lay away, Belch.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop
I'm actually
lying.
glad because now I'm actually glad I'm on this profile because I got something yesterday.
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu.
I finally got something yesterday I was looking for the longest time.
He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage burst
And I came back on it,
Mr.
which
Kalu
was
gets
surprising to
very
me.
angry with Mr. Gage.
Finally.
They start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells
When
me
I came
that
back
all
to the
things in
profile, I
store
got my I got my update.
made in Japan.
I was able to update my profile finally for this profile.
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back.
So now it's updated, like
I hear another bang.
updated now.
And another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Possible murder suspect.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Sometimes the heart will go on beating for a few minutes after death.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
You know, Jim, that isn't quite right. You know, I didn't do that.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Hey, Miss Seth. Maybe I'll keep this until I sell it. I'm off it in my locker.
Of course.
Thanks.
Just a moment, Lexi. I'd like a word. You can close the door. Elsie, thank you.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm just trying to help.
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
He's still laughing at me. What is Jake ever done to you?
Gotta be something.
In 10 minutes. arrogant. You know, I think Mrs. McRae should be part of this conversation. You can repeat your threat to her. Happy to. She and my mom are in the same Pilates class. Wait here.
Crime is complicated, especially in the eyes of the victim, the marginalized.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. Said he'd lie down.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
buzz him for you.
They are, though. You just have to listen harder.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu! Get back here!
Wait.
What's it about? Well, it's about my great bond, two brothers. Strong enough to survive that.
Too late, Kalu! Edgar Kalu.
Hello.
You're under arrest for the murder of
Everett Gage. So you don't like the game?
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may
I won't be able to play the game at my house.
Finally, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. It takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, then always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil.
Yeah, as long as you have your book with you.
This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but there is one problem.
I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr.
If you
Cullen.
do that, you won't be able to.
Shot a man dead in
Not that I'll be
cold
playing
blood.
at the
You're
same
going to
time
have to pay
anyway.
for
So. Okay, now.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl
True.
back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
That's my phone. Just keep it out for me.
Hey, good idea. Okay, well, that was way easier than it should.
You're a liar.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Anything. Uh-huh.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Buy. Possible.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hello? Yeah, I'm calling about the dog.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you god...
Is he there with you now? No, he's sort of in storage. Is his name Chucky? Yeah, as a matter of fact, it is. I should know. Listen to me carefully. I know this is going to sound strange, but has anything weird happened lately? I mean, with Chucky. Oh, this conversation's been pretty weird. Be very careful with that doll.
Yeah, what? Oh, you had a good lunch. Yeah, I heard you say it, but I didn't hear what you... I mean, I heard you say you had a good lunch. Tacos for lunch? Oh. Wow.
Damn goy butt snatcher. You and that stuck Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Uh-huh.
That was so beautiful. Was it meant for anyone special? I think you're lying. Okay, I see some familiar faces in the crowd tonight. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Hey, Brat. Oh, and I think I see Devin's mom. This is Evans. You must be so...
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
This is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps.
Who's that?
help here, Jake?
I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends. Who was that?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. You get that now, Jake, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Now, I said friend, Jake. Nothing more. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Hey, look what I found. My phone! Lots of pics of Junior. Lots of pics of Oliver, too. Uh-oh. Guess that was a secret. Jake, stop it. We all have our secrets. Right, Bree? Here's Lexi's search history. Apparently, she's Botox curious. She's into Pokemon porn. And look what she keeps Googling.
Why do my farts smell so good?
Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
Quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell does it.
Well, that's why we are partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with one case. You okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE freight depot, 6th and Alameda. Patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
You assaulted your friends and your family in front of the entire school. They deserved it. And they're not my friends. You used to be. You used to have friends, Jake. What happened to you? It doesn't bother you that everybody thinks you're fucking weird? Huh? You don't care that they think I'm weird. You just care that they know I'm fat.
California to be a secretary.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got to this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
The PE freight depot, Phelps. Let's roll.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot and the warehouse district. I'll direct.
You're gonna die, bastard. You're gonna die.
All units of 459 has occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle...
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Mikowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Oh, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years.
All units, a 459 has occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit commander code 2 identified.
That's the third time.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Be all right.
Your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you stumble. You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can do.
Thanks, Father. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr.
I think you're in the same class as my son.
What?
This is my partner, Detective Peyton. I think you're in the same class as my son. That's right.
Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
I cannot imagine.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
I just have a couple questions.
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Do you know that there was a break-in at the school last night? That's a bit worse than my day. If I'm convinced, the only thing missing was a gun.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
You're incredible.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have lied. I've never done anything like that before.
Don't worry. You're not getting me in trouble. I just want to get something straight.
The victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Just get you going.
Brand name might give us something to go on. 32 years old, married.
Married.
Sounds like an average guy.
Guy.
What was he doing out here?
Here.
Happier times, I guess.
Oh, Jay. I'm your nose.
So,
Oh. Thank you, Jay. You're very sweet of me along.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
so, what do we call it?
Death by misadventure. For now.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Any purpose it seemed?
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Knowledge of Adrian Black.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
So tacos, huh? With a little bit of tomatoes?
I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. You're done here. We'll head over there.
Well, like I said, you're lucky so much that, you're lucky anyway, because, like I said, my father doesn't... The only way I'll get tacos if I go to Taco Bell. Welcome, welcome, person.
You know the way. You can drive.
Heidi fucking ho. Holy shit. I know. You killed him. We did it. We did it, Jay. I didn't want him dead. What did you think I was going to do? Ask him for a hug? He got what he deserved. He wasn't always like that. When I was younger, he was really cool. I know an asshole.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Talking about the cat.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room.
Let's talk about that bitch. Let's.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of...
Everybody's a killer if you push them far enough. Stay the hell away from me. What the hell are you doing? I was gonna ask you the same thing. What did you really kill the other night? At the talent show. This ain't a coincidence, Jake. This is a crossroads. This is life giving you a chance to be the man you want to be. Hello, how is that? Here we are again.
I'm looking for Jake Wheeler.
Trouble seems to follow him, and I don't want you mixed up in it.
Kill or be killed. Everybody's got a
I'm Chucky.
It was this horrible redheaded child.
Wow.
Wake up! Did you get him? Is he dead? Yes. Hey, do you have a pen? I want to get their autograph. Wait, where's my wallet?
Back in a minute. All right, people.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! No! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This must be Adrian. Stencil. So the glasses are a match. To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. Kavanaugh. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. And I should have an address.
Ground twos, baby. Can't wait.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Really?
Putting you through now.
Do now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
1247.
How could I help you?
Help, detective.
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar. Corner of Aliso and Hewitt. South side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Seriously?
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago. Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Did you have any cheese on it? Wow. That's unusual because taco you usually have cheese on it a little bit, like shredded cheddar. No.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Cheese and the meat. What the hell are you talking about?
Cheese all the time. What do you want so far?
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's here is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
I'm all right. No, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out.
I don't care, so. I don't really care, so. I'm done with pay-per-views, so. Don't care. I wasn't going to watch it anyway, so. I wasn't going to watch stupid Crown Jewel, even if I would have still had it, so.
Was your husband
I don't like Crown Jewel, so.
Yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
No, good for you.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape.
No, good, have fun. I don't really care, so.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual.
Like I said, I don't really care for stupid Peacock anyway.
Never comes around.
Every time a pay-per-view was on, I had to look at stupid ads all the time. I miss the freaking WWE Network, so I'm done with wrestling pay-per-views.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
I am, so I'm not watching them anymore. I'm not getting a fucking new making a new stupid account just to fucking have fucking Peacock.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I told you what I know about the picture.
No, you didn't.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Okay.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there.
Where's Dad?
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing.
Buddy, how you gonna watch your Crown Jewel on Thursday? When you're at my house. When you're at my house. You'll be at my house on Thursday. Yeah, well, good. No, I don't know.
And after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited.
I don't know if he's gonna win because what I've heard, so.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Unless by some miracle a friggin' what's his name turns on Brock Lesnar, turns on Roman Reigns, there's no way that Brock Lesnar's gonna win. Unless Paul Heyman turns on Roman Reigns. And I doubt he'll do. I don't know about that. Okay. Kavanaugh's blog.
Can you drive to this one?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
And also, I know already fact, if he does win, one thing I found out again, after Crown Jewel, Brock Lesnar's leaving again, and he won't be back until January of next year. So what good will it really even do if he fucking wins? He'll be doing the same shit that he did before. That's why in a way it's good that Roman Reigns is actually champion because
you know Frank Morgan.
Because the damn championship gets to be defended a lot of times already. But Roman Reigns has defended that title since Brock Lesnar since he won from Brock Lesnar.
Frank Morgan? Who's ass? Cole Phelps, LAPD.
And he's beaten every friggin' body that he's come in his path already.
Yeah, I know. Are you aware
so
that
really,
he's missing?
if Brock Lesnar wins that title again, he'll be stupid. In a way. So if he's gonna friggin' leave again, I'll be dumb. Yeah, I was on the friggin' YouTube. I look at a person that find WWE news and all that stuff that they have on YouTube. That a person I follow, he freaking follows every WWE news that comes up, I guess, from the internet or whatever, and stuff, news that goes on. And it said, and the one thing I watched, it said Brock Lesnar after freaking Crown Jewel will be leaving again until freaking January of next year, and he'll be back at the Royal Rumble again.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot.
Like what?
Covered in
Well, he's gonna freaking win a title and then leave again? This is what but people were happy that he came back.
I like Adrian. He's a good
Yeah, never say never with him.
Believe this jerk off.
I never trust Brock Lesnar, so he freaking says something and then he freaking
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
Don't forget, he always had that in his contract. He can do whatever he wants. He can leave and come back whenever the heck he feels like it.
Talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car.
Well, good, then I'll get lucky. I'll be able to watch it then because you're here. Otherwise,
already.
otherwise I won't be able to watch no
Adrian's
pay-per-views
phone
anymore.
in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
That's the only the last pay-per-view I ever seen in.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan.
Maybe I should have freaking done. Maybe I should have damn wrote down the damn password and email address. Even though when I made it, I freaking I never thought it would be I never thought it freaking be signed out like that. That was my mistake.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. The type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
Car 11K, go ahead.
Why'd you learn how to drive, asshole? I can see a police car coming. Moron.
Roger, KGPL.
One thing I can say in this friggin' game that I never liked, when you had your friggin' siren on your police car, it never meant shit. Fucking cars would still crash into you. Friggin' weird. The 360 one never did that. When I friggin' used to play it. When I used to have my siren on in the old 360 version one, the cars used to friggin' stop when the friggin' siren was on. I didn't crash into the car! Car friggin' crashed into me!
Cars never crash into me, son.
So like I said, that's what 360 never did that. I don't know what because of friggin' all the crappy upgrades they did with the friggin' new how to be good, how to be perfect. Alright.
Help you, gentlemen?
I'll be up the counselor's car again, just like I was last time.
You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone.
Yeah, sure.
I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up with struggle.
Yeah, well, that's going to be hard to do. I'm not going to shoot him. Oh, that was shoot him.
No point running, Adrian.
He is not a criminal like most of all the others, but I don't know what. I only did what he did, but his wife anyway. Just wanted to get away,
Mr.
so
Black,
he really,
get back here
really
right
didn't
now.
commit a crime, really, when you think about it.
Stop right there.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot
worse.
Adrian Black,
Adrian Black,
you're under arrest. For conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase. You're going to lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
The big house.
I hope
she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case. In fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can Go a long way in this department.
Yep. All right. Thank you for watching, person. Hope you, if you like this game, get it. It's an old game, but it's pretty. It was actually a good game for. It used to be out on 360. They had a for Xbox 360 at first, a long time, and PS3, and then they brought it out for the newer systems. But it's still puzzling that they never made a part 2 to it, because this is the oldest game that ever lived, and yet they've made a Mafia 3 and a Mafia 2. Mafia 3 for but this game came out in 2011. And they've never made a new one, ever. People always said it would be nice if they would have made a LA Noire 2 for the next gen consoles. But unfortunately they never did, so this is the closest you ever got to, well, PS4 and, because I got Xbox Series X, Series S, the next gen console, you could actually play it on it, but because it plays Xbox One games, and that was an Xbox One, so mostly came out for Xbox One and PS4. This game never came out for next gen, and it's not a new game for next gen, so hopefully maybe, and I don't know, I mean, it would be nice if people, people have said that it would be nice if they made it, but when you think about it, I don't think they could make an LA Noire 2 because, for personal reasons, because one thing happened, But if you never played the game, I'll never spoil it. But you would know if you play the game, if you get it, and you get to the end, you'll know why. I think why they couldn't make an LA Noire 2. So, thank you for watching. Until, bye bye.